I've been trading daily charts for quite a while now. Daily charts are not my favorite way to trade. They make sense, they're easy to trade. You don't have to look at them multiple times a day. All it takes is a quick check in the morning, then you're done for the whole day after that, which is really cool. But today I want to use some tricks on how to use them correctly. What things you can look at, what things you can do to make your daily chart trading better. So we'll dive right in. The first thing here is that you don't need to use any kind of support or resistance areas. I know people have been kind of talking about them for many years. On YouTube, there's plenty of gurus that tell you have to be able to look at the zones correctly on your charts. And for the most part, I moved away from support resistance areas completely. I don't use them anymore. I don't look at them. I don't spot them on my chart anymore. I have to remind myself sometimes to not look at them because I'm still kind of used to that old mindset of looking at these zones. But my trading's been doing better ever since. I don't look at them. The problem with these zones in the market is that they're sometimes very subjective and different people see them differently. So I can use them on my own, they work fine. But then I teach them to someone else and they cannot use them correctly. And they spot them wrong, or they spot the zones that don't lead to market movements, and then they kind of disappointed because of that. So all this to say, there are plenty of other ways to trade rather than these support resistance areas. And if you want to see examples of that, I'll leave a video link here in the corner where I go through exactly how I trade without these zones and things I do to figure out the trend, figure out when to go into reversals, when to go into trending mode, and use different strategies. So you can check out the video over here in the corner, and you will see what I mean by not using zones to trade well. Okay, next thing is that if you're going to trade on daily charts, don't check the charts intraday. Look at the charts once a day and then be done with it. Because it makes no sense to trade daily charts or weekly chart and then go in the market like at 2 p.m. in the afternoon and check the charts. There's no reason to do that because the candle closes once per day only. So you being there doing the market open doesn't do anything. It's kind of counterproductive. If anything, you look at the market intraday and then wanting to go and place a second trade or wanting to go and take that quick short to catch a quick profit. And all these things lead to, again, over trading. They lead you to make wrong decisions and it just doesn't make any sense. The only new data you get on daily chart is the next day. So you check the charts once a day only and then you are good to make proper decisions based on a check of the chart at the end of the day or the next day. Now, one of the biggest complaints I get about people who look at daily chart, they say, oh, well, day traders make a lot more money than daily chart traders. And that can be true in most cases. Like, of course, day traders who are in the market are active every day or taking 10 to 15 trades per day might make more money. It kind of sure makes sense. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes you make more money trading daily charts than trading intraday. And why is that? Well, it's because you don't pay as much in commissions. Like, you don't have this cost of going in and out of the market all the time. You might even catch them like on stocks like dividends or things that can pay you well. And you tend to have a also much better win rate. So your trades that win tend to win big. And because of that, you can often scale into them or add more size to them. So the typical risk per trade of a day trader might be around like maybe 1% or less, maybe 0.25%. On a weekly chart, you can risk a lot more than that because simply moves are more reliable. And you putting your money in the market is less risky than someone who's going intraday with a very short time frame and trying to make money within that. So I've seen plenty of times where in the long run, day traders are actually paying a lot in commissions, or actually sometimes not making as much as they thought. And guys who trade in hard time frame, daily chart, weekly chart and above, daily charts and weekly charts are making more money long term because of exactly these reasons. If you want to have a look at how this works and how I trade daily chart myself, the strategy behind it, I'll leave below a video. It's a training, the first link. It's a full training or a course where I go through the settings I use, the indicators I look at, the settings I use, the strategies I'm following to be able to trade these daily charts and weekly charts. So if you want to learn that, check out the first link below. And I look forward to teaching my methods and have you get results with it as well. If you want to stick around on YouTube, this is a video you think you would like next. And I'll catch you back here right there. Ciao.